Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna do a very exciting topic for me, which is my fall favorites. Now, fall is my absolute favorite season of the year, as it is, I think, most people's favorite. The weather, the pumpkin flavored things, the colors, everything about fall is a-okay with me. So I thought it would be appropriate to do my favorite fall stuff because during fall, you know, I ain't gonna lie, I like to buy a lot of things because there's a lot of good things to get when it's fall themed everything. So I'm gonna show you a few of my favorite things. These are gonna be in any kind of realm. It's not just food stuff. This is gonna be like my favorite things overall. And then don't you worry your pretty little head off. We are going to have a fall themed food favorite video. What am I trying to say? We're gonna have a fall favorites food edition coming up soon. So don't you worry, we're gonna have that. But I wanted to do a little bit of like my fall favorites because I do have a lot of favorites that aren't food related as well. So let's get started without further ado. Also, I apologize for the messy background. It's just a little easier to do it with the lighting coming from up top, and the sun is going down, so it might get a little orange, but we'll just consider that fall lighting, won't we? So first and foremost, my favorite thing during fall is candles. I mean, who doesn't love candles during fall? I have a lot of favorites. I do, you know, have my go-to Bath & Body Works candles, and this year I tried to change it up a little bit. I didn't just go for the pumpkin scented things because I didn't want to burn out too quickly on pumpkin stuff because, you know, that's something I often do. So this year I got a few different things that aren't pumpkin-y. Sweater weather, it's very male cologne-ish scented, and I know that's a wonderful description. It says eucalyptus, juniper berry, and fresh sage. Kind of smells like guy's cologne a little bit, and it's a really nice scent, kind of musky. And also I have flannel, and this one is another kind of guyish scent. I really like the musky scent. I tend to get like the Zac Efron smelling candles. This one, it says it's crisp air, bergamot, mahogany, and musk. And I think the word I'm looking for is I go for the mahoganies and I go for the musk scent. So those are more like the mannish scents. So this one is burning right now, so I'll try not to pour hot wax on myself. But that one I got at Aldi, and it's a pumpkin butter scented candle. So I did go for the pumpkin there. The ones that I got from Bath & Body Works, I got for like $12 because they were on sale, but usually I think they're like $22. And they actually burn pretty quickly, but they smell really good. And the pumpkin butter candle is only about $5.99 where I'm at. It's a wood wick, so it actually burns a lot slower than the Bath & Body Works candles, so I really like that one. And so it's a really good bargain, and it lasts a lot longer than the Bath & Body Works ones. So I do like that price-wise, and it still smells really good. The wood burning wicks last a lot longer, so that's another benefit as well. So if you see those at Aldi, or if you have an Aldi around you, I definitely recommend those. They have like a cinnamon chai smelling one, and they have a couple others as well. So those are only like $6 and they last forever. So definitely recommend those if you love candles. Sorry, I had to check on my list. So next on my list, I found these at the Dollar Tree, and so they were only $1 each. They're little like pumpkin decorations, and they're only $1, so really good deal, really good way to like decorate for fall and have your house kind of feel those like fall-y vibes. Definitely check out if you have a Dollar Tree or a Dollar General or something nearby. They always have like different themed stuff for the seasons, and usually they change it up every couple months, and you can find a lot of good deals. I also have some fake fall leaves that I have hanging up in my apartment as well, and so they're only like $1 per 5-foot string of fall leaves, so it's a good way to decorate really cheaply. I'm not big for spending a lot of money on decorations, but who doesn't love to kind of feel festive and feel in the mood for the holiday or for the season, especially for fall. Lots of good stuff there. Their selection is not huge, but if you can find some little gems, it's kind of fun to shop around and look in the Dollar Tree and see what they have. So on to more of like the makeup side of things. My absolute favorite thing right now is my new makeup palette from SMASHBOX. This is the cutest freaking packaging ever. Or not cute, it's like cool. The coolest packaging I've ever seen. It has a lot of fall colors. You can see that it has a lot of range of colors, and it's really, really cool. So my favorites are this color right here. I also like this orange because it's very fall oriented, and then they have some like a darker brown and some like reddy colors here. So they're all really cool. This one is kind of like a peachy color. It looks very pink, but when you put it on, it's like peachy pink. So it's really cool too. I love this palette. And the reason why I was looking for a palette like this was because I was trying to find an alternative for the Urban Decay Fire palette, I think it is. And it was $55 for that palette. And I really just didn't want to spend the money on it. And I also didn't know like how many of the colors that I would use. So I decided to go for this one instead. I did some research and looked at the ratings and stuff like that, and this one was only $30 and the Urban Decay palette is $55. So if you want to save like half the price, I definitely recommend this palette. Definitely the Urban Decay Fire palette has a lot more colors, and I would, if I had the money for it right now, I would get that palette as well, but this is a good like cheaper alternative. Right now I have on Nirvana, and that's this color right here on my crease, and then I have one of the Naked 3 palette colors. I think it's Nooner on my lid. I like to combine this with the Naked 3 palette or the Naked 1 palette, and the colors really combine well. So if you have those palettes, you can kind of mix and match and make these a little more like wearable, because I know a lot of these colors are like red and orange, which by themselves can look a little crazy sometimes. I mean, I go for crazy a lot of times, but I know not everyone, that's not for everyone, so I don't blame you if you don't want to have just orange eyeshadow on. Yeah, it's a really good one. We'll try to get a little bit better lighting like with this angle. I'm sorry if it's turning a little yellow. Next on the list for my fall favorites as far as makeup goes is the Tarte blush, and this is like kind of like a peachy orangey color, and it's perfect for fall. So this one is Peaceful, and this is the Amazonian Clay 12-hour blush. It's a really, really good blush, and I have it in another shade as well. I don't remember which shade it had, and I don't remember which shade I have it in, but it's more of like a neutral pinky color, and it's a really good one as well. I've had this for like a year, and it hardly looks like I've even touched it, but it's such a good blush. Like, it's the only blush that I've ever stuck with using, because every other blush it like would rub off, or it would just look funny, or it just wouldn't stay on. I just didn't like a lot of the blushes that I tried before, but once I tried this one, I can't go back to any other blush. So definitely good, and this is a good color for fall. Peaceful. More along with the lines of fall themed colors, I like more of the dark colors during fall. So for nails, when it's the summer or when it's a different time of the year, usually I go for like the mauvey pinks or just kind of more neutral colors. I don't do my nails a ton, but when I do, usually I go with like mauve, or I go for like something totally different like teal. So I have more of like a teal color nail polish by KOKIE. I don't know how to say that, but it's a Walmart brand. It's about $5, I believe, and this is a new brand that I haven't seen before, but I actually really, really love their nail polish, so I'm pretty impressed with how it turned out on my nails. You can see my nails are pretty colorful right now, and that is this color right here. It's kind of that like foresty green teal mix. I was actually looking for one of the colors by Essie that's like a forest green, but I couldn't find it, so this is kind of what I came up with as an alternative, but I still really love it. And I did a little bit of the gel top coat on it, so it looks like that. And then I also got a color by the same brand, and it is Inked, and it is a dark blue. I wonder why I chose this one, but it's almost like a black, and it's a really cool color. It's kind of edgy and still not totally black, which I like. For me, I try to keep it like somewhat relatively professional with my nails. Hi Gobi. Boop. So yeah, this is one of my favorite colors. I wanted to switch it up and get something a little more colorful, so that's why I got this one as well. And so I've been a little more into painting my nails lately because I got some cool colors. So I love the fall colors, and I've been trying to find an orange that would look good. Like, I wanted like a pumpkin spicy, almost like a brown orange, but then I'm like, would that look good on nails? And do they actually have a color that looks like that? If not, they should, but I have yet to find one that's not like too like really, really, really peach and not really, really, really brown, which kind of is, you know, I can't find that perfect mixture. So if you have any ideas, tell me down below what the name is if you know a brand or a color that looks like that, because I've been looking and I cannot find one. So I said this is mostly gonna be stuff and things and not food, but because I have to share with you all my favorites overall, then I have to share with you my find as far as creamers go. This is not the world's most healthiest creamer in the world. It's COFFEEMATE Pumpkin Spice by Nestle. It has 35 calories, 1.5 grams of fat, and 5 grams of sugar. And you know, the ingredient list is not the most perfect, most natural thing in the world. We're all about balance here, so no judging. As much as I love to get more on the natural side of things, I will make a few exceptions because I cannot find a natural flavored pumpkin creamer yet, but if I find one, then I will buy it. I wish they would come out with an almond creamer. I digress. This creamer is pretty fantastic for the price that it is. It's like less than $3, and honestly it's the closest thing that I can find to a pumpkin spice latte, and that's why I like it so much. Although, you know, the ingredients aren't perfect, I think that it's a lot better than having the 40-50 grams of sugar that are in a pumpkin spice latte. I'd rather have this than go buy that. Usually if I were to get a pumpkin spice latte, I'd do like half the syrup that they usually have, like 2 pumps instead of 4, or I'll do the vanilla sweet cream cold brew and then I'll add 1 pump of pumpkin. That's my little tip, because that tastes really good and it's just a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of the pumpkin syrup and you're still getting that pumpkin-y flavor. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. This is the best creamer that I've found that tastes like a pumpkin spice latte. So if you're craving one and you don't want to have all that sugar and you're trying to find the next best thing, this is what I found so far. If you have any better ideas, I'm totally open to them and I want to try them, so just link them down below or tell me down below what you like. This is my little buddy this year. Got a nice long hair going on. My final favorite thing during fall is the Tone It Up Perfect Fit Pumpkin Spice Protein. That is a mouthful and a lot of peas, but that is my absolute favorite of the Tone It Up proteins, and I got like, I don't even know, like 4 of them last year, I think, and I went through them all and I used them all way too soon, way too fast, but that is my absolute favorite of their proteins. Unfortunately, they have still not come out with them yet. It's October, no it's not, it's September, I don't know what day it is. It's September 30th and they still haven't come out with the pumpkin spice protein, so I'm a little sad, but I'm imagining they're gonna come out with it soon. Right now I just have the vanilla Tone It Up protein. I do prefer the Perfect Fit over this. It's only a slightly different, but I have a video all on that, so I will link it below if you would like to watch my comparison video on what makes Tone It Up protein different than the Perfect Fit protein. But I still love to get the Tone It Up products. I wish that they would come out with the pumpkin spice soon. Hopefully they will, but that is the best protein that I've ever had, and that flavor is my favorite of all their proteins. So Tone It Up, if you're watching this, let's face it, you're not. Please, 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 please come out with the Perfect Fit pumpkin protein because I'm dying. Kobe wants it too, right, Kobe? Ow! Kobe wants it too. So cute. All right, so those are my fall favorites. Hopefully I didn't babble on too long, but expect to have a fall favorites for food coming up soon and a fall taste test. I can't wait to bring more fall videos to you guys because I love pumpkin spice season and I love fall and I love everything about it. So I hope you enjoyed this video and hopefully I gave you a list of things to go buy and spend your money on, because that's what I do during fall. If you have any ideas for me, as usual, post them down below and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.